All right, here's the story about how I was fired from Spirit Airlines. It wasn't the first time my bold vision clashed with corporate policy, but it was certainly the most spectacular. You see, I thought I could revolutionize air travel by introducing a radical seating alternative, inversion therapy beds. Instead of passengers sitting upright, wedged into those famously cramped seats, I envisioned a world where travelers could hang upside down, fully suspended, their feet strapped into padded hooks, relaxed, rejuvenated, and blood rushing to their heads like they were Batman on a wellness retreat. See, it all started during a meeting when management asked for the 100th time how we could enhance the passenger experience without spending any money. I should have known they were looking for ideas like more snacks or pretense of Wi-Fi, but instead, I saw an opportunity. What if, I said, my eyes are getting wide like a crazy person, we embraced a whole new paradigm of air travel comfort? I sketched a crude drawing on the whiteboard, basically just a stick figure of a guy hanging upside down with a huge smile, his arms dangling toward the ground. I labeled it inversion seating Spirit style. I made sure to add some squiggly lines to indicate how the passenger was deeply relaxed. There was a long pause, and my colleagues tried to figure out whether I was joking. The VP of operations cleared his throat and asked, are you suggesting we replace seats with gym equipment? To which I replied, exactly. Imagine, no more bad posture, no more back pain. Passengers could decompress literally at 30,000 feet. I pointed out that inversion therapy could increase circulation, reduce stress, and probably even lead to better Yelp reviews. I mean, we could even market it as a wellness experience, I said. What do you think of this tagline? Spirit Airlines, where your troubles get turned upside down. It's brilliant. But the looks I got were a mix of horror and intrigue, which, in my experience, is always the first step toward greatness. I even had the support of Karen from marketing, who whispered, honestly, it's not the worst idea I've ever heard around here. Now, emboldened, I took that upon myself to create a prototype. I sourced an inversion table from a local fitness store, wheeled it into one of our planes, and set it up right in the middle of the aisle. I invited a few of my coworkers to try it out, and to my delight, the intern volunteered immediately. We strapped her in, flipped her upside down, and she gave us, kind of a shaky thumbs up. Now, sure, she turned a little red in the face after about 5 minutes. And yes, there was some mild screaming when she realized, she couldn't get herself upright again without our help. But overall, I'd call it a success. Unfortunately, upper management did not agree. They showed up just as I was explaining how, with the right number of inversion beds, we could fit even more passengers per flight. Think about it, I said. People stacked vertically instead of horizontally. It's space efficiency at its finest. They didn't see my vision. Instead, they saw a lawsuit waiting to happen, especially after the intern needed to lie down for a while, something about head rush and seeing stars, I don't know. I was called into HR the next day. They thanked me for my innovative thinking, finally, but said that Spirit Airlines wasn't ready to flip the passenger experience on its head. They also mentioned something about liability and passengers preferring to remain conscious during their flights. And just like that, my dreams of transforming air travel comfort were grounded. But look, I still believe in the idea. One day, when this world is ready, people will look back and wonder why they ever sat upright for hours on end, elbows jammed into strangers, instead of gracefully hanging upside down. decompressing midair. Until then, I'll keep dreaming. I'm going to keep dreaming and maybe stay away from the aviation industry, at least, for a while. Maybe a long while.